Yo, yo, yo. Sketty. Sketty. Sketty nudes. Sketty nudes in the building. Hello, hello, hello. So, L3. Made it on time, but I have to run. I have my next 2 classes for the day to attend. How you always kill me! I am just that skilled. I'm that skilled. There's no way around it. I know it's not what you want to hear. Oh, we got stream elements in the mix now. We have the stream element spot in the mix. Alright, listen. Ah! Voidboi jump scare. Trying something new. I am gonna be using my green screen. Maybe. Maybe. The green screen is in use. I was using it earlier to film some stuff. And yeah. Yeah, now I am in corner. I am in corner. I am in invisible box. So we'll see how that plans out. Have some fun. You know, I was experimenting. That's why I was late today. Oh my gosh! Why am I huge? I'm ginormous! Get out of here. Get out of here. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, alright, Sked. Check this out. Check this out. I think we can fight in chat now. Let me see if I know how to do this. Alright. So if I do this. Duel. Give me that skitty noodle. 100 points on the line. Wait! I only have 0 points. Alright, well, you know what? What if I did 0? Yeah. 0 points. Accept or deny. Only cowards deny. That doesn't look like a username? Wait, what? Did I misspell it? Hold on. But how? Hold on, let me do this. Let me see if I do this right on Twitch. Do I have to like grab your actual username? How is this not? I was here, don't mark me as late, Void. Alright, L3. I got you. I will not mark you as late today. I'm curious though. How do I... see if this works. Duel. Duel. Oh, for 1 point. It looks like it's working. With that said, no. All right. Adios, L3. Lincoln, what's good? What's good, Lincoln? I think I have a horror game for us to check out tonight. Looks interesting, to say the least. Sketty, let me know if that... try accepting that. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me accept. Accept. Accept the fight. I accept it. Smart Singer, yo! Oh, I'm already dueling? Accept! I want to fight! That doesn't look like a username. So that's so bizarre. I guess we're dueling. I don't... How do I know what's... Bro, I thought this was gonna be a really cool bot. All right, how do I... What if I do this? Cancel. Duel. Does that work? I don't see anything happening. Well. Cancel duel? Yes. Please? Everything going good, Cap? I'm going to have some hamburger gravy and roasted potatoes and onions with peas and corn. That sounds delicious, Lincoln. That sounds fantastic. And smoking weed with my dad. Yo, y'all are chilling. Y'all are chilling. All right, well, Sketty, at least we can fight IRL, you know? We can, yeah, I don't know, bro. You know, we could fight here on the intro fighters. At least we have that. But that would have been so fun. I would have loved to be able to fight people in chat. Oh, well. Oh, well. I don't know. You know, I tried. All right, let's end this fight here. Let's see what's going on. Oh, I need to put that like behind me somehow. We need to do like, yes, better. Okay. I can still at least see the leaderboards from here. All right, cool. All right, good fighting. Good fighting, my dude. All right, guys. It is time. Roll call. Let's go. It's... Oh, I didn't even put a button in here for it. Oh, yes, here it's right here. It's Terror Tuesday.
Terror Tuesday.
What is happening, guys? I am ready to be spooked out, to be scared. I hope you are as well. I think I found a game for us that looks interesting, at least. It's called The Children of Clay. It's a archaeological horror that has overwhelmingly positive reviews. So that's, you know, that's pretty dope. I always I like that. I like the sound of that. Oh shoot! Oh my gosh! I just realized I'm drinking invisible juice. All right, guys, if I turn invisible by the end of the stream, you'll know why. Also, rather exciting for me. I bought them. I bought the Dune books, and I could not be, and I broke them. I broke them. Oh my god. I broke the first one. Oh wait, no, I broke the last one. It's fine. Oh my god, it's fine. I have been wanting to read these so badly, and now I have the whole set here, and I'm hyped. Can't wait to start digging into these. I was loving the movies that I finally got around to watching. And let's see. All right, I put this in right. Okay. And now I'm gonna be checking the books out. A little bit of fun nightly reading. There. All right. Let's go, cadets. Let's get into this game. Let me bring this up here. This is a game. This is what it looks like. Oh, this looks terrifying. Let's add this. Oh, it's very dark. It's a very dark game. All right, the Children of Clay. Let's play. Let's do it. I'm ready. Time is 5:40 past 11. I have received another artifact from my old friend, Professor Voidboi. He writes again about how he misses working with me in the field and his remorse about the accident. I immediately felt a chill down my spine and was once again back in the cave, trapped and hopeless. I composed myself. I need to focus on my work. Time to start examination. 5:40 past 11. Friend, Professor Voidboi. He writes again. Name, artifact, NR 297. Site, Kurgan Burial, Mound, 7B Oral Mountains. Materials, clay. Age, unknown. Function, unknown. Ooh. Alright, so we are studying this mysterious clay. We can turn it around. Oh, what's this? Looks like a metal object embedded in the artifact. It doesn't seem like it's possible to extract it. Maybe I can find out what kind of metal it is. Oh, okay. And we can look in the eyes. This feature resembles a human face. The face. Alright, so that's all we can do. Alright, we have a compass that I can slide around. Okay. Alright, I have books that I can look at. Search for... Oh. Oh, this is interesting. So we can... Hold on, turn this back around. I wonder if there's a way... What is this? Oh, matches. How do I strike this match? Oh. Okay. I have a match. I don't know what I'm doing. The face looks like the face that's on the book of the dead from Evil Dead. Interesting. I wonder if they got inspiration from it. Oh, okay. I didn't even look at the controls or anything. Alright, we will... Let's see. What can I could not find anything relevant. This is crazy how you search for... So, oh wait, what's this? Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Oh, this is cool. So there's like a piece of metal here that's like lodged. Alright, let's examine each side. just to see here if we see anything that stands out to us. Oh, this is a creepy face. Whoa, whoa, shit. Okay. I was not looking at the screen. That scared me. All right, so a fly just came out of it. That's wonderful. Oh, here we go. They seem to be some sort of runes, but I don't recognize the type. Maybe I can find something in my books. All right, let's look up runes. This is cool. Runes. Ooh, okay. An example of runes. An example of rune and runiform writings. The letter U written using different runes. Okay. So we have Orcan runes, Rovas runes, and Futhkar runes. Oh, Futhark runes. Alright, so let's look for these. So it's the letter U, apparently. Alright. Oh, we wrote it down over here. Oh. Okay, yeah. The runes. Alright. What one was U? Okay, we can see down here. Alright, looks like we're dealing with Rovas runes. And there's a U. So there's a U here. And there's a U here. Alright, how did we spell that? Rovas. Alright, let's look up Rovas. Oh, okay, we have a whole thing here. Alright, I should get like an actual pen and paper out. Or you know what? I'll just write in chat. The Rovas script, or Old Hungarian runes, is a writing system used for writing the Hungarian language. After the establishment of the Christian Hungarian kingdom, the old writing system was partly forced out of use and the Latin alphabet was adopted. However, among some professionals, the script has remained in use. For example, the shepherds used it to track the number of animals. Old Hungarian letters were usually written from right to left. Alright, so we need to decode this from right to left. And we know there's a U here and there's a U here because of this symbol. Alright, so what? Okay. So if let me bring this down here. Alright, so it looks like it's saying U. What is the next one? U R. What's that upside down cross? Like D U N. And then the last one's an A with an extra left. L maybe? I think that's I think that's what we're dealing with. All right, let's look this up and make sure there's nothing on the back. Okay. Let's look this up. What was that? URD UNL. I couldn't find anything relevant. Maybe do this backwards? Maybe I didn't decode this properly. They were usually written from right to left. Alright. Oh no, that's an R. Okay, so we have U. U, R. It looks like R. I don't think I see anything else. D. That's got to be D. U. N. U R D U N. And this has got to be L. Oh wait. Oh wait. Maybe this is G. Oh, I think that's G instead. Oh, okay. Urdung. All right. It's this. Okay. All right. That's got to be it. Yes. Okay. All right. Sick. All right. Cool. Urdung is, or Urdung is a shape-shifting demonic creature from early Hungarian paganism. In pre-Christian beliefs, it ruled the lower world and helped God in creating the earth. After Christianization, it was identified with the devil. One of the oldest Urdung myths is recorded on the Ugra tablet found in the Ural Mountains. One illustration of the devil from the Codex Gigas, 13th century. It's pretty epic. All right, so we have a shape-shifting demonic thing on our hands. Lovely. Let's light it on fire. I wonder if that's a way to test the spirits or something. Oh wait, hold on. Is this a candle? Oh. Oh, check it out. Huh? I want to see what else we should look up here. The Codex. Maybe we should look this up. Gygas. Oldest myths is recorded on the Yurga. Let's look at the Yurga too. Oh, we still have to look up the Ural Mountains. Oh. All right, so here we go. The Ural Mountains, or simply the Urals, are a mountain range in Eurasia that runs north and south from the coast of the Arctic Ocean to northwestern Kazakhstan. A fragment of von Herbertstein's map. Slatabara. All this stuff, man. Alright. I guess this is the Ural. The Urals. Here's towns. Trying to see if there's anything that I recognize from what we've talked about. Alright. What was the other thing? The Yurgada. Okay, found in the Ural Mountains. The Yurgada tablet depicts the legend of a star that fell to Earth, and out of the star, the 7 children of Urdung crawled out. Oh, wow. Okay, so Urdung is the devil, and 7 children crawled out from them. That's kind of wild. According to the legends, the children caused misfortune, sickness, and death to mankind. But a brave Taltash used his cunning to lure and trap the creatures. Out of the 7 children, only 6 are depicted on the tablet. This could be because of damage, but one hypothesis states that this is evidence for the 7th children being the folk creature, Mamush. Ooh. I like this. This is like very creepy, very, very storytelling creepiness for sure. Alright, so Mamush, we're gonna look up that. Yeah, so right here, there's supposed to be another one. I'm thinking it's because this looks terrifying. This looks terrifying. They all look actually pretty creepy. Not gonna lie. Oh my god, sorry. I was up way too late playing the finals last night. But one hypothesis states that this is evidence for the 7th children. Okay, so the Yugra tablet depicts the legend of a star that fell from Earth. So this is the star. But Taltash. Alright, before we look up let's look up Taltash. Did I spell that wrong? I think I did. Whoa, that's really cool. According to folk tradition, Taltash is a person with supernatural power. Taltash was born with teeth and 6 finger or other additional bones. Oh my gosh. Imagine a baby coming out with teeth. That's just so bizarre. The most important ability of a Taltash is the meditation or spiritual trance. In this state, they could heal wounds and sickness or learn hidden truths by sending their soul among the stars. So like astral projection. Alright, let's check out Mamush here. Mamushka, you scary demon. The Mamush is an invisible creature that scares children in Hungarian folklore. My god. It is most often associated with darkness, but there is no description of its shape, even in the beliefs of other peoples. According to some assumptions, there is no description of its shape anywhere, because for everyone, it is the embodiment of their own fears. Wow. What was that? Why was there a big noise? Oh, it's bleeding. Looks like the dark liquid. Okay, you know what? Looks like the dark liquid loosened the metal object. Okay, see, I don't know why, but the more that we study this, the more I feel like we are letting something out. It's bleeding. It's crying. Interesting, some sort of dark liquid is flowing out of the holes. Yeah, this is... We shouldn't do this. This is a nail. Oh my god. Nope. The flame is extinguished when in close proximity to the dark liquid. Oh my god, bro. The compass is detecting a magnetic field. Okay. What on earth? Yeah, what on earth? I should pick up the candle and investigate. Yes, we should. Oh no. We're pointing and clicking. Oh my god. Is anyone else tense? Why am I looking around this dark room? I gotta go this way? Bro. Hello? Hello, is anyone here? Yo, is that a face? Yo. Yo, what? Oh! Is that just one of my statues? Oh, okay. It's just one of my statues, bro. A Vinca statue, 6,000 years old. All right. An idol. I got all kinds of creepy shit in here, man. What am I doing? What am I doing, bro? I need to figure out what's happening before I leave. Okay, yeah, I agree. That's probably a good idea. All right, let's go this way. Oh, look at all our stuff. Amazing. What is that? A collection of Neolithic artifacts. Ho! God, bro. A stone statue from... I don't want to turn. You're being visited by a crackhead that looks like a statue? Oh! What was that? I stumble in the darkness trying to find my way towards the door and away from that wretched thing. I couldn't even tell what I was looking at. I reach out my hand and find something. There is a wall here. Okay, so let's turn around. There's a wall here. There is a wall here. Let's keep turning. I reach out to my left with my left hand and find a wall. It feels cold to the touch. We're gonna keep turning right. There is nothing in front of me. Go forward. The air feels colder here. Alright, we gotta go to where the coldness is, probably. There is a wall here. I feel some sort of moss growing on it. Alright, turn left. There's nothing in front of me. There's nothing in front of me. There is a wall in front of me. There's a wall here. There's a wall here. Is this not where I came from? Okay. Alright, we have to find our way in pitch black. This is crazy. I've never played a game like this. Ever. I can't believe a black screen is this exhilarating, but here we go. Alright, there's a wall here. There is a wall in front of me. Am I losing my mind? Wait. There's a wall here. Now I'm trapped? Oh. I'm literally trapped. I remember the matches I kept in my pocket. There is just a single one left. It takes a few seconds before I dare light it. Yeah. Before I dare to... I think there was a typo there. I'm in a cave. What? I'm now in a cave. I'm trapped. I'm dead. It's over. Shocked. We're done. Excerpt from the news. Oh, that's the cave I think he was talking about. Article titled "The Children of Clay." Just a few months after the disappearance of the esteemed archaeologist and the incident involving a broken artifact, the team working on the remote site in the Urals has made an astonishing discovery. A previously unknown underground chamber containing a dozen similar clay figures has been discovered. They are already in contact with several universities across the globe to further study them. Burn them. Burn them all. We all just opened up something terrible. Oh, that was it. Oh, man. Dude, okay. This originally made for Cosmic Horrors Jam 3 in 2024. That was awesome. And I 1000% am going to request that this developer make this into a full game. Very unique. Very unique game. Really fun point and click. It was way shorter than I wanted it to be. So please, make this a full game. You have me with the story and the gameplay. Dang. Okay. Well, hey, you know what? Maybe I can pull up another one real quick. I think I got something. I think there was something else I had ready to play. But yo, that was pretty dope, huh? What's next, Cap? I am gonna find something here. Yo, that game, as short as that was, it was made for a game jam, so it really wasn't meant to be super long. But I would love it if they did. Alright, let's see. What else do I have? Alright, so here's some horror games. Let me think. YouTube? If you like scary, suggest scary skinwalker animations on YouTube. That could be fun. Was there any kind of oh, maybe there's some things that I wanted to react to. The Asmongold gets into politics was interesting. Playlists. Where was the react to videos? Ooh, you know what? There is some spooky stuff to watch.
TV wasn't.
Okay. Yes, this is what we shall do. All right. Here we go. Scared to Death. The TV show that traumatized a nation by Shrouded Hand. Here we go.
Is it possible to create something that's so terrifying that it literally scares people to death? In 1992, the BBC broadcast a show that caused children to vomit, grown men to soil themselves, and pregnant women to go into labour. It also, unfortunately...
Hold on. I think I need to hear that again. What? Also, that beginning thing, whatever that was terrifying. This beginning, like, creature. I hope this isn't lost media, because I want to watch whatever this is.
Is it possible to create something that's so terrifying that it literally scares people to death? In 1992, the BBC broadcast a show that caused children to vomit, grown men to soil themselves, and pregnant women to go into labour.
God.
It also, unfortunately, may have caused one young man to take his own life after watching it.
Oh my God, no way.
Hello everybody, Shrouded Hand here, and today we're taking a look at the horror masterpiece known as Ghostwatch.
Ghostwatch, there it is. Okay.
So controversial that it's never been shown on British television ever again.
Oh my God, lovely.
This video is actually part of a collaboration with Proper Horror Show. I'm going to be talking about the controversy and the aftermath of Ghostwatch in this video, and on Proper Horror Show's channel there'll be a video where me and her discuss the show itself in depth. I'll put a link to that in the description, so go check that out. You can watch them in either order. It was Halloween night 1992.
It was Halloween night.
The
and Michael was out.
show had been advertised in the TV Times as a drama and mockumentary. The announcer before the show indicates that we're about to watch a drama that blurs the lines between reality and fiction, and the intro credits say that it was written by Stephen Volk. I do have to wonder if the 9:25 time slot was deliberately chosen so that people would miss the first few minutes, as most shows would have started at past. This was 1992. TV wasn't on demand. You couldn't just rewind the live television or press a button to get a synopsis on screen. If you missed the beginning of a show, that
Good
was
old
tough.
days.
And if you did miss the first few minutes of Ghostwatch and you hadn't read the TV Times, you'd have a pretty hard time identifying this as a work of fiction.
Oh,
The premise of the show was simple.
awesome.
A live ghost hunt. An unassuming suburban home.
I look bored. I'm a little tired. I'm not gonna lie. And it seems like people don't know about Terror Tuesday nights coming back yet. So, you know, I'm gonna have to build up Tuesday nights again. But I'm tired. I'm very intrigued by this.
In North London had been the site of a number of strange happenings. The family inside terrorised by what appeared to be poltergeist activity, and an entity
Go
that the
sleep.
children had named.
Go sleep. Sketty. I can't go sleep because I have too much editing to do. But once I'm done stream today, I think I'm going to go watch more Solo Leveling. Because I'm addicted. I need to watch the rest of this anime. I need to catch up. There's already 2 seasons out.
Named Pipes.
Unless Sketty, unless you want to hop into some repo with me. And headliners. Because, listen, on, what was it, Friday? Me and Farns tried to beat both of them. And we did a sudden death. So if we died, we lost, we had to move over to the other game. And then as soon as we died, we had to end stream. So if you want to try that again, I'm down. I'm down to get a little spooky. So.
For Halloween, the BBC was sending a crew of investigators, including popular TV presenters Sarah Green and Craig Charles, to investigate the house live.
This is awesome, dude. I love this so much. I had myself some banana coffee smoothie this morning. That sounds amazing.
Back in the studio, Michael Parkinson was joined by Dr. Lynn Pascoe to analyse the live footage, as well as taking calls from the public who had called into the live phone-in number. Of course, it wasn't really live. The whole thing had been pre-recorded weeks before Halloween. The plot was loosely based on the Enfield poltergeist, the same events that inspired The Conjuring 2.
Oh, okay.
It was set up to look as realistic as possible.
Dude,
Everything was filmed in the house as if it was live, giving it a grainy, shaky, handheld quality. Years before found footage movies made this sort of thing old hats.
Oh my god. I wish I could have experienced this, but I was only 1 year old.
So 10 years before Most Haunted first aired, so people hadn't become jaded by years of these cookie-cutter ghost investigation shows.
Oh my god, this is fantastic.
11 million people tuned into that broadcast, many of them children who'd been allowed to stay up late for Halloween.
I've only gotten one thing right on my last 5 parlays. Divorce. Oh man, my guy. Oh no. That's a tough one. Donnie flies out of portal, hitting a brick wall hard. Welcome, Donnie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you are here. We are watching scary stuff because the game was very, very short, and I did not know that, but it was great. It's a great game.
Those who knew it was a hoax were probably having a good time, but many people didn't realise, and they started to panic, thinking they were watching real events.
Oh, dude. Again, this made pregnant women go into labor. Like, this made people pass out. This is amazing.
Stop it, Susie! Suzanne, you're coming with me. Suzanne? You're coming... Suzanne? Listen to me, Susie. Susie?
The helpline number on screen was real. Viewers of a certain age might remember it as the live and kicking number, so ringing it would get you through to BBC Studios.
Oh my god. The perfect
Apparently, if you
setup.
rang the number that night, you got a recorded message telling you that Ghostwatch was indeed a work of fiction, and then you were transferred through to one of the 5 telephone operators standing by.
This is unreal. Could we later check out some Skinwalker animations? Possibly.
However, the show's producers vastly underestimated how many people would be fooled by the show. The phone line quickly got jammed, and most people ringing it simply got an engaged tone. This might even have heightened the realism of the show. Towards the end, the ghost begins to interfere with the electronics. Viewers finding the phone lines jammed might even have imagined that it was the evil influence of
Dude,
pipes.
yo, people were probably freaking the hell out, like wanting to smash their TVs. Oh my god. Sorry I was late. I was at the beach again. Oh, nice. And then after I got home, I was shattered in tears after seeing something that hurted me to the core. Oh, Donnie, I'm sorry to hear about that. I'm very sorry. You know, I'm glad you're here hanging out, being around other people. I hope you're doing a little bit better now, my guy. I've seen that 65% of India hasn't yet seen the internet yet. Yo, where did you see this? Where did you see this? That's a crazy stat. That's a crazy statistic. It's 2025. I mean, there's uncontacted tribes and stuff, but I don't know, bro. Oh my god, this is what I get for staying up till 2 a.m. playing the finals last night. It was worth it. It was worth it.
I'm not going to give away the ending, but in the final few minutes things go so over the top that even if you did believe it was real, you'd probably realise it was fiction by the end. However, a lot of people didn't see the end. Many were so scared that they switched it off before the conclusion. Some people watched the whole thing, but they were so absorbed by the realism of the show that they were able to entirely suspend their disbelief. They simply failed to spot the clues. They didn't even notice in the end credits where they list the actors, including revealing that Pipes was played by somebody called Keith Ferrari. Panicked calls to the BBC television studios continued into the night. The BBC even put out
Still debating? Okay. We won't do it.
An announcement to reassure people that Ghostwatch wasn't real, but by that point the damage was done. The nation had been duped, and Pipes had entered the minds of thousands of traumatised people. And I'm not kidding about the reaction to this. When I said at the beginning that it caused grown men to soil themselves, a woman really did send a bill to the
Oh my god. Bro, imagine you're sat there watching TV and this thing comes on and it's so scary you piss your pants. What a time. What a time, yo. We used to be wild and I miss it. I have to get up super early, 4 a.m. Oh, but maybe it's worth dying. Oh, scary. Oh my god. I'm gonna keep that part personal. Oh. Yeah.
show's
Keep your head up.
producers for a new pair of trousers for her husband because Ghostwatch had made him literally crap his pants. Apparently 3 women went into labour whilst watching it too.
We actually built our Saturday night with the children around watching it.
But your son was upset?
Yes, within 5 minutes. Nothing had happened. He reacted instantly. He was very distressed instantly to something very sinister in the presentation, and nothing had actually happened.
That's so powerful. Dude, kudos to these producers that made this. That's unreal.
My wife in another room, and my youngest child, who was 10, rushed out of the room, vomited in the hall, was absolutely ashen-faced, wouldn't even talk about the thing for 2 or 3 hours. It was at 1 o'clock in the morning that I got her to talk about it, and she wouldn't sleep in her own bed for 2 nights.
Well, I thought it was one sick joke, the way that it was based around children, the way that the children were involved in the actual story. Why did you have to bring the children into it? It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny at all.
Demons. Cause little Susie, demons don't care.
Oh,
I thought that
If you're young or
story
old.
about the kids vomiting might be an over-exaggeration, but I was chatting to a friend of mine about Ghostwatch on Messenger, and he said when he was a
I'm
kid
gonna have
he
to
had to
find
watch it
this.
with a bucket in front of him because he felt sick with anxiety.
Okay, you know what? It's probably cheesy as hell now because it was 1992. But I don't know if what they showed in the very beginning is part of it. It might still be a really fun watch. I'm wondering how this holds up.
For me, sadly, I wasn't allowed to watch it. My parents were probably right to stop me from seeing it. I would have been traumatized. I was a bit of a soft kid and I was absolutely obsessed with ghosts at that age. I don't know how many sleepless nights I had lying awake listening to every creak and knock in the house, thinking it was some restless spirits coming to get me.
Oh
And
my.
that was without
Oh
seeing
my.
Ghostwatch. I was also completely gullible, and other kids used to make up ghost stories to tell me because they knew I would believe anything they said. But still, it's a massive regret of mine that I never got to watch Ghostwatch when it first aired. Feeling the impact that show had, it's something that I'll never get to experience watching horror movies as a cynical adult. I do remember going into school the Monday after it aired. There was a huge buzz among all the kids that had seen it. Ghostwatch had aired on the Saturday night and it was now Monday morning, but even so, a lot of kids were still pretty worked up about it, so much so that my teacher had to sit the class down and tell everyone that the show wasn't real. So even though I didn't get to see it myself back then, I still have a good idea of how it affected the minds of small children. In fact, Ghostwatch was the first TV show
Messed them up.
known to have caused PTSD in children.
Oh my god.
In
All
one
right, that's
case,
terrible.
a boy had been frightened by Ghostwatch and had refused.
That guy looks like Donald Trump. Yo, I keep thinking that. I'm so glad that you said that too, because I keep seeing him. I'm like, this guy looks like Donald Trump. Just a little bit. Oh, shoot. Look who it is. It's Asteroid Bugs. What's up, my dude? Welcome.
to watch the ending. He subsequently expressed fear of ghosts, witches, and the dark, constantly talking about them and seeking reassurance. He suffered panic attacks, refused to go upstairs alone, and slept with the bedroom light on. He had nightmares.
I still do this. I mean, I know. I'm a big baby. I'm still running on the Thursday, Saturday schedule, it seems. Yeah, so, I'm bringing back Terror Tuesdays. I always forget that you're not in the Discord because I put it out there in the Discord. I should have put it out there in like a community post on YouTube, but I just did not have time today. I think I decided, when did I decide? I decided last night at 2 a.m. playing finals with Mad Lad and Grub and whoever else was there at the time. Was Grub there? No. Wait, yes. Actually, no. I don't recall. I don't recall at this point. But that's what I was doing. I think you were there. Were you there? You might have been there. You might not have been. Yeah. Terror Tuesdays, we're back. We are back, and I'm excited.
Terror Tuesday.
I might work 2 jobs in the summer. Any idea?
And daytime flashbacks and banged his head to remove thoughts of ghosts. He became increasingly clingy and was reluctant to go to school or to allow.
Johan, what's good? The CBD gummy was destroying him? Okay. Yes. I slept very well last night. I'm gonna say. I slept very well. And you bet your butt I'm having another one tonight. That was fantastic. I woke up, I felt so rested. I was like, like I could hear like the birds and the music, like na 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 na. I got good news. 4 months before I head back into the USA, let's go USA, USA.
his mother to go out without him. Another case study reports that immediately after watching Ghostwatch, a child also described as a warrior had complained of being frightened. He felt sick and cried easily and refused to go
bro, I was
into his
missing my
bedroom,
shots last
complaining
night.
of someone
Big
watching
time.
him there. He was consequently allowed to sleep in his parents' room, where he talked excessively about his fears. His parents were drawn into a discussion and had to reassure him repeatedly throughout the night.
Mad lad.
And
What's
so
up,
this
dude?
gives you a good idea of the kind of terror that this program generated
up?
back in 1992. And it brings us to the
Good
case that I
evening.
alluded to at the beginning of the video, the death of Martin Denham. Martin was an 18-year-old factory worker from Nottingham. He had learning difficulties and was thought to have a mental age of a 13-year-old child. After watching Ghostwatch, there was a peculiar change in Martin's behaviour.
Was there a stream yesterday too? I saw that there was a lot of activity at once. Oh, as far as like Minecraft the stories. No, we were just hanging out in the Discord. I got home from work and I wanted to relax and play some games off stream. And I started playing some finals. But yeah, I think Neptune, I think some of the people were jumping into the realm. I can't remember if I did last night at all. I think I just played finals. But then like Johan, Mad, and a few other people came and jumped in and joined and played along. Oh, Knight. Yeah, Knight was the first one who saw me playing. Because I was just streaming it to the Discord.
His stepfather described him as being in a trance.
I did jump in the realm? Oh, that's right, I did. I think I was messing around with the study. Very hard to remember.
As if hypnotised by the show.
I can't remember.
They kept asking him if he was alright, but he seemed distant and preoccupied. That night, he refused to turn the light off when he went to bed, which was unusual for him. The central heating in his
this
house
show
would make
messed
banging
people
noises,
up.
just like the banging noises that pipes made in the show.
I miss being able to be this scared. I'm not sure if I have ever been like this scared in my life by watching something. You were blackout tired, I guess. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I was about to fall asleep playing with you guys, but I think I was zoning out for sure. I was like sitting here like, oh shit, I gotta snipe that guy. Like, oh man, I'm missing all my shots. Like that's how I was last night. I was like, come on, Void, pull it together. Your team is depending on you. I went to Bedrock's Farlands, but it turns out you can't walk in it as you could in Java. I don't know what that means.
Despite his mother and stepfather's best attempts to reassure him, he became obsessed with the idea that the house was haunted. Sad.
But I got some of the intro done for the Void Games video. I filmed a little this morning before work. There's still a lot to do. I could show you guys in a little bit once we're done this. Just a little teaser. Make sure you get a lot. Also, Bedrock's Farlands aren't as epic as Java's. I don't know what the Farlands are. Make sure you get a lot of sleep. Don't want your brain eating itself. Lincoln, it's insane that you say that to me because someone else said that to me today. I will try to not let that happen. Farlands is a term for when you go so far from spawn that the world generation breaks. Oh, that is epic. That's sick. I posted it in stories. All right, sick. I'll probably check it out.
5 days after Ghostwatch aired, Martin Denham was found dead
I keep thinking that
Westwood
guy's
Park
Trump.
with a length of hose pipe around his neck. He was hanging from a tree known locally as the Witch Tree. In his pocket, they found a note that read, "Mother, do not be upset. If there is ghosts, I will now be one, and I will always be with you as one.
Oh,
Somebody taking their own life is sinister enough, but for him to do it from the witch tree, and the fact that he used a hosepipe, it gives a very real-world death a feeling of an urban legend.
oh my word, dude. What a... Oh my word.
Martin's fiancé.
This dude must have been going through it to get to that level where he says, I just want it to stop. That's crazy. I mean, I guess also because they mentioned he had some mental problems as well going on or something.
His
Wow.
mother and his stepfather were naturally furious with the BBC. They blamed Ghostwatch directly for Martin's death.
My pistons are misfiring.
The Denhams made a complaint to the Broadcasting Standards Commission, the BSC.
I wonder if they could sue for that.
Upon review, the
That's crazy.
BSC ruled that the BBC had a duty to do more than simply hint at the deception it was practicing on the audience. In Ghostwatch, there was a deliberate attempt to cultivate a sense of menace. They found that Ghostwatch was excessively distressing and graphic for that time of
I don't know why I laughed that hard.
night, and that the presence in the programme of presenters familiar from children's programmes took some parents off guard in deciding whether their children could continue to view. And it's for this reason that Ghostwatch has never been aired on terrestrial TV ever again, although it is available on some streaming services and it was released on DVD.
Oh, it was? Oh, I gotta find this. I need to see just how messed up this was. I have to. I'm so curious.
I don't know how much Ghostwatch can be blamed for Martin Denham's death.
And this was a children's program?
I suppose what we'll never know is
No
what
way.
other factors influenced his state of mind. Were there other events leading up to that Halloween night that might have played a role in his actions? It certainly seems that Ghostwatch acted as a sort of trigger, but it seems to me too simplistic
Trigger?
to suggest that it was the sole cause of his death. Could somebody who wasn't already having dark thoughts be so affected by a single TV show that they'd hang themselves 5 days later? It's a question that unfortunately we'll never be able to answer.
What are they talking about? There you go. Scared to Death, the TV show that traumatized a nation. It's called Ghostwatch, and I'm assuming this was over in the UK. Yeah. It was aired to be real in 1992, and people did not know it wasn't real. And it made a grown man soil himself. It made 3 pregnant women go into labor. It made this guy, unfortunately, hang himself by, well, I mean, they just said like 5 days later he did it, but who knows if it was the show. I can't believe it. Like that, this is crazy. It's so crazy to think about just where we were mentally, like how evolved we were, you know, technologically, everything. I have that effect on people as well.
It also raises the question of how much should we be allowed to blur the lines between fiction and reality? How much responsibility does TV
Blur it. Blur it all. I want people spinning out of their minds. I want people freaking out. I want people questioning everything. Just like I do.
have to make it clear that the show is fictional? I actually bought the TV Times from Halloween 1992 to take a look, and there's a big 2-page feature promoting Ghostwatch.
That's so cool.
They do make it very clear that the show is a drama. The show also tells you at the beginning and the end that it is fiction, and
Oh my gosh, that is so sinister. So at the very beginning, they tell you that it's a drama. However, the show aired 5 minutes earlier than usual airing times at 9:25 instead of 9:30. That's so sinister.
they can't have predicted quite how strong a reaction it would have got. Still, though, there is a sense of mischief to the show. You do get the impression that they were deliberately trying to fool people, at least to begin with. But if the aim of horror is to
I guarantee you that shot right there just that dude popping out of that closet probably lives rent free in so many people's heads that saw this. Is that Trump? Yo, we all think it is. It looks like him. It seems like it is. I don't know.
Terrify people, then it needs to push some boundaries. Would Ghostwatch be so fondly remembered today if it hadn't traumatized people so much when it aired? Would it have had any kind of impact if the whole way through it was made explicitly clear that the viewer was watching a simple horror movie? On the other hand, I'm not trying to imply that a young man's death and a bunch of kids with PTSD was somehow worth it just so we could get a good horror experience. The events that followed Ghostwatch were tragic and unforeseeable. A good-natured hoax and a fun Halloween scare that seems to have sent one man down a very dark path. Ghostwatch concludes with the revelation that the live broadcast had acted as a kind of national seance, that the millions of viewers had somehow imbued Pipes with a power that extended far beyond the television screen. And I suppose in a way they really did achieve that. He may be a fictional monster, but that Halloween night, through the collective trauma of thousands of viewers, Pipes became...
His name is Pipes? What a creepy name for a monster or demon. Pipes. That's so cool. That's so unique. You're not the only one who thought this, Bugs. I do, yes.
Became a very real
Everyone
entity,
thinks
able to reach out from the screen and possess people's minds, controlling their thoughts and behaviours long after the credits rolled. I wonder how many new haunted houses were created that night. So, thank you for watching this video. I don't know what order you're watching these in, but if you haven't watched my chat with Proper Horror Show yet, then go check that video out. We go really in depth into all the ways that Ghostwatch deliberately messed with the audience's heads.
They will have a hidden ghost present, and they actually train the viewer to look for it. This is something I really love. It's very clever. They interrupt the show. They call us saying they think they've seen a hidden ghost in the background, and they spend some time on it. And this is training the viewer to look for the ghost.
Right, now let's roll the tape.
And they show different versions of the footage. So the first time you see it, the ghost is really obvious, and you have a few seconds to catch it, and then they go back to a different version of the scene and the ghost isn't there.
So I'm wondering also, as well as this aspect of, oh, did I see that? There's also, it might have a psychological impact on the viewer where you don't see it consciously, but like you sort of pick up on it in your subconscious. You know, there's something there, like it gives you a sense that there's like a presence, even though you're not consciously thinking, oh, was there a ghost in the background? So there's some points you might just pick up on this, you know, because your brain's trained to pick up on faces, isn't it? So I wonder if there's like also an aspect of it sort of playing with your subconscious as well.
Oh, definitely. Great horror does this. In fact, I'd say generally great film does this. The phrase that Red Letter Media used, I think, is "you didn't notice, but your brain did."
Oh yeah. There's something. What is it? If I can recall this. There's some weird term or phenomenon when you notice someone like watching you. Apparently, I'm gonna butcher this. It's like your brain already saw them looking at you before you actually realize that your brain knows it. Like your eyes, you didn't actually like. It's crazy. It's this weird effect. I can't remember what it's called, but you get this feeling like someone's watching you because your brain already knows that someone is watching you. And then you actually look up and you like look over and you see the person. I forget exactly what the term is called or what the phenomenon, but I'm like, that's so freaky. That's so cool. Void, I don't know if it would count as horror, but the Neuroviz video Cop Files 3 is pretty spooky. It's because I'm always watching. All right, Mad Lad. He truly is mad. He truly is mad. You want Mad Lad? Duel me. Third man factor. Is that what it's called? Yeah, we could check out the Noraviz tonight though.
You get to see.
They're always fun. I always love them. Sounds like something my sleep paralysis would do. Oh, wait, what? All right. All right, ban him. Johan, can you go to Twitch and can you ban Mad Lad real quick for me? What? Why is Stream Elements doing this to me? That was first of all, can we talk about how that was way too fast? I thought there was gonna be like more fighting going on. No, it's just a roll of the dice. Thankfully, I didn't risk any points on you because I have no points to risk. Listen, Mad Lad, you can't beat me in everything, all right? You can't be better than me in the finals and dueling on Twitch. I'm not a Twitch mod. All right, well, we'll get that changed. Mad Lad, if you see him chatting in Twitch, mod that boy. It's like putting my Tyson. It's like putting Rip Mad Lad. It's like putting Mike Tyson in Thing with a 4-year-old. I just instantly win. You know, that's messed up. It's messed up. I thought I was cooked for a sec. The ring. There you go, Mad Lad. There you go. You got there.
A socially awkward weirdo I am when I have to interact with another human being, so that'll be fun for you. Huge thanks to everyone on Patreon.
This channel is sick. I dig this. That was amazing. I won the world tour yesterday with a sledgehammer. I'm trying to find a good free editor to use to make a video out of it. You can use DaVinci Resolve. That's what I use. You can use plenty of stuff. DaVinci's the best free editor out there. It's like professional grade. DaVinci wants my email. Would you ever think about what your email does with your email? Yeah, what's that? Neurovis. Give me that playlist. The cop files. Wait, unanswered out of these. Oh, we should do the cop files? Are they in the same universe? Or is it different? I've learned not to trust free ones that want that. You know, I'm at the point now where I don't care. They have everything. already. I'm in too many places. And I've been on the internet since it's came out. Since I could. They have everything they need from me. I cannot hide anything anymore. I've given into the system. Give me my free applications. Although I did pay for DaVinci Resolve. I mean, I'm not going to start at 3. I can't do that. That would break me. I'd have to start here. So what time is it? You know what? Maybe we'll hit this up tomorrow night, right before Alien. Sweet, more Men in Black, looking creatures that are still figuring out if humans are real. The whole series is in the same universe, though. Oh, it is? Oh, okay. Did this one come out first? Eight months. It looks like they came out around the same time. This was 8 months ago. This was 7. Human. That was pronounced by Alice. Oh my god. I want to... Wait, why do I want to hop into the... Oh, I want to see the stories. That's what I want to do. I want to hop into the... Ley Realm. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on... Wait, what is this? Launchcraft? Introducing launcher skills? Now you can earn launcher experience point. I don't even know what you're talking about. Shut up. Let me get on my realm. Let me get on. Yeah. Give me my skin. Doink. There it is. Ley Realm. We have new stories. I think those aliens are super similar to the Wally blob people. Whoa. A nether fortress? Oh my god. Whoa. Salutations, Captain. All systems online. Dude. That is so cool. That is so cool. I love that this game breaks at a certain point. That's amazing. That launcher thing is pretty easy to go through. I don't even know what it is. Neptuna's been up to something. Voidboi been acting up? I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. These look like castle walls, though. Or no, it looks like a crevice. I don't know what he's doing. I do not know. Look up the Java Farlands. They're more epic. I bet they are. Maybe one day I'll see them in person when I get there. Myself. What was I doing? What was I doing when I was last here? Oh look, the roof is orange over here. Oh, that's right. I was starting to build the fountain. I don't know how to build a fountain. Why is it copper? It is. So wait, what is this? Wax, weather cut, copper stairs. I'm so curious. This wasn't like this before. Bizarro. Maybe I just funk around with my house over here. I don't know. To think we just had Void game is here. This past weekend. Oh, well, that reminds me. I got a video I gotta go edit. I want to clear this out. Give me toolbox. Where is toolbox? Selection wand. Can I actually? Oh, I messed that up. Oh, no. No. Wait, hold on. Before I mess this up. Like, all the way. Mess it up. Johan was messing with the roof. Uh-oh. 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 Amazing. I went through and shaved all the rust off. Oh, that's what you were talking about. When you were like, no, it's supposed to be that way. I was thinking of adding a level system to the realm. Levels equaled increased attributes and stuff. Bedrock commands are so painful to work with, though. That sounds not fun. Thank God it rains in that realm like every 2 days. I swear, Asteroid. You look for any opportunity to dunk on Bedrock. I think we're dealing with some Bedrock Puritans, Mad Lad. I think that's what we're dealing with. I gotta light this up in here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Uh-oh. I see someone flying towards me. Is that Alpha Blake? It is Alpha Blake. Look! What's up? Hello? He's dancing. So yeah, this Terror Tuesday's back, guys. Terror Tuesday's back. I'm not addicted to Minecraft at all. This did not turn into a Minecraft stream. I swear. I'm still playing a horror game. Ding dong 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 dong. Alright, let's get this out of the ceiling. Okay, alright, let's see. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Bedrock is just that dank worthy. Bug rock? It's just that dunk worthy. I misread that entirely. The dope balcony is getting refitted. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Totally not playing Minecraft in a horror stream. Totally. Totally. Plus it was a marketplace scheme that... Oh, guys. Yeah, you just made me think of something. Should we find some stuff? I think I got caps lock on apparently. There was something I saw that was like kind of interesting. Structure generation. I don't know. Ooh, yes. This looks fun. This looks very fun. Yo, what's up, Max? How we doing, my guy? Welcome, welcome, my dude. Oh. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Wait, it took his sword? That's awesome. That is awesome. That is sick. Dang, bro. You could get 100% better free versions of that on Java. Just look up the create mod and you will see. Crying emoji, crying emoji. What's good, bro? Just chilling. We had some horror games earlier. Yeah, okay, I will say, before we go any farther, Terror Tuesday's back.
Terror Tuesday.
First of all. Secondly, the game we played today, awesome. Awesome. I'm so in. I hope they make a full version. I'm going to have to do some research to see if they actually do. Secondly, we've just been watching the scary stuff, and now we're chilling in Minecraft in the realm, building some stuff. Because why not? What better way to end any stream than to chill in the Minecraft world? Bedrock allows... yeah, see, that's the thing, Bugs, is... The reason I picked Bedrock is because it allows people who don't have PCs, aka MadLad, and anyone else who's on console, to join. And it's one of those like catch-22s where it's like, if I didn't do Bedrock, console players couldn't have joined for community nights. So they would be smaller. Secondly, if I did Java, then maybe more people would have joined because they like Java, but then you lose the console people. It's like, you know, you pick Bedrock, the console people join, but the Java snobs are like, nah, I don't want to touch it. I don't know. When the community is bigger, we will move to Java. That has been my decision. I mean, you know, I can't do Mad Lad like that. He's my mod, and he's built this castle, like, you know. I'm gonna give him time to save up to buy a PC. That's not how dwellers actually are. They're actually just spam creatures that endlessly and constantly chase you quite loudly. Wait, so they didn't even make it right? Yo, what's up, LCD Johnny? How's my night been so far? Pretty good. Just chilling. Chilling. Also, welcome. Yeah, I 100% agree with what Johan said. Bedrock is the most accessible to everyone, therefore it takes priority. That's where we're at. I'm sorry I'm not a bigger channel with a bigger community. I thought I was going to have 13 people for Saturday night, and we only had 7. So, you know. Growing takes time. Where are you in the realm? I'm hiding. Were you in the realm? I am currently. Speaking of Terror Tuesday, one day you should play FNAF 4. Yes, so now that... See, here's the thing. There's just so many games to get around to play. I I need to keep working and editing and making other content, but I'm like... Now that like we're hanging out again and like people are coming to live streams, I'm like, all right, you know what? Maybe I can start making my live streams happen more frequently again to get through all the interesting different games there are to play out there. I love the ship, looking out, seeing the ship. But studies have shown that PC is becoming the better option overall for gaming. Bro, you don't gotta. Consoles are becoming unsustainable for players to afford. I mean, dude, Bugs, I am totally with you. I am a PC gamer. I've been gaming on PC for at least 3 years now, and I have no desire to go back to console. But we don't gotta be diving into studies and stuff. Like, it's just, you know, not everyone has $1,000 or $2,000 sitting around to build a PC, but more and more people will and are. Eventually, you know, I will move everything to Java regarding the realm, but not today is not that day. I guess we should get rid of this line too, because that's what's going to be in the roof. Yeah, I think everyone would love to have PCs. You know, they are the GOAT. I mean, consoles, I love them. I grew up on them. I will always love them. I guess there's no quick way to do this. But yeah, if I do this. You know, you've worked out amazing stuff in Java, in Bedrock. So it'd be amazing to see what you could do in oh, it's Neptuna! Lay Neptuna! What's up? What's up, my guy? Hello, hello. Oh, look, I'm getting presents. Amazing. Yes, yes. See, this is how my cadets... Exemplary behavior. Consoles will always be more easily accessible, though, to the public. 100%. They're cheaper. They're plug and play. You don't need to worry about operating systems and... Like, dude, I'm telling you, people are simple. They like simple things. Oh, I need to fix the mouth of this. They're just expensive enough that you get paid bi-weekly. Yeah, you can buy one, still have time to pay rent, but I'm not spending 3x. Should I plan on selling my Xbox One X Scorpio that's worth about 2,000 USD since I don't use it anymore? What? Why is it worth that much? It's crazy. I'll always love the Xbox 360. 100%. 100%. The console still works. Oh, nice. I don't think mine still works to this day. I have a One, but I think my 360 is dead. It might not be dead, actually. I should boot it up one day. You know, I was also thinking maybe I'll do retro rewinds. I would love to do stuff like that where I just like stream old stuff. Maybe boot up my N64 or my 360, or like acquire. I would love to play like Silent Hill on like the original console that was released on. I never played through Silent Hill, like, but stream like me in my room playing it, you know, like a chill setup, like Lo-Fi Girl, but like gaming and a Voidboi. What's this sussy dungeon? Neptune, you get out of my sussy dungeon. This is my sussy dungeon. No one else is allowed in my sussy dungeon. Oh, I hear demons. My rent on something I'd hardly use, it'd collect dust like a dial-up connection. Wait, you'd rent what? I'm getting smacked in the face. What'd you give me? I think you dropped it. Oh, you want me to take a gift? What is this? Oops. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. What is this? Voidboi sends hid regards. Typo! Oh, this is a letter. Oh my goodness, this is a letter. This is a letter from Voidboi. Oh Lord. Where are you, Voidboi? Snooping on me? We will keep the castle safe. Cadets, if you ever see Voidboi in the castle, ring the bells immediately. I will keep this. Alright. Boom. Even when I get a PC, I'll only plan to use it for games that aren't on console, and a few for modding. Other than that, I enjoy console gaming, and as long as they're being made, I will play them. I understand that sentiment. There is something so charming about the consoles. You know, it's plug and play, it's tactile, you look at it, you feel it, you put the disc in, there's like a ceremony. I do miss that. I miss the ritual of having the hard case, and that's why I collect DVDs, because I love the DVDs. I love having the hard case, the artwork, putting the DVD in, and, you know, booting it up. It's a fun ritual. But I feel like Mad Lad, perhaps in time, once you have a PC, it may happen where you're like, I play so many games on PC, because there's so many more games on PC that Voidboi is a little now. I just don't boot up my consoles anymore. Everything I do is on my PC, and it's just so easy. If the games are on the PC, I'm like, well, I'm just gonna play it on my PC because I can just plug the controller in. But now that I play on mouse and keyboard so much, I don't ever use a controller. Like literally the only game I use controller for is Halo, just because it has that nostalgic vibe, and that's how I learned to play Halo. But anything else, like, there are certain games that are maybe easier to do on controller, like driving games with a joystick, or oh, I wasn't even looking at him. I was looking the other way. Hold on, let me do it again. If it has a red ring of death, the connection is the motherboard might be degraded. Okay. I don't think it has it, but come up with a solution to wrap it in a blanket and resolder the connections. But I think I do. I did think I saw that. We got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. We just got a letter. But yes. One day, cadets, we will see Mad Lad fall prey to the PC Master Race. He won't be able to resist anymore. And we'll be like, we knew all along, Mad Lad, you would eventually give in to the PC Master Race and hang your controller up to be an ornament on your shelf or your wall like so many others, and never, ever touch it again. I'm pretty confident that I won't stop playing on my console. All right, someone clip that. Clip it. I'm messing. I kind of like this design we got going on here. It's kind of neat. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Clipped. There we go, Mad Lad. We have proof now. The proof. Neptuna has it. That's fun. I've seen the Red Ring of Death on the first gen. Look at Neptune over here, just like being like creepy, just like in the corner. What is he doing? I'm pretty confident that you will when the worst scandal of gaming comes to happen. The worst scandal of gaming? Bugs, what do you know? Should turn that into a bar. That would be fun. This is going to be a private study. All right, so we have some discrepancy with, oh my lord. With the building here. Wait, what is this? Give me some of whatever this is. Is that what it looks like over here? Oh wait, no, we need this. Okay. Oh. Wait. Interesting. I will fix this. Whatever's happening here, we'll fix this eventually. Let's go into name it B. I saw it was stuck near the market. Void Jr. What's up, Neptune? What? More to work on. Okay. Let's get out of this. Oh, he was just typing something, wasn't he? Whoops. Sorry, dude. All right, cadets. That was a Terror Tuesday. They're gonna come back. Let me know, guys. I mean, if Tuesdays work, I love the Terror Tuesday. I get done work, I come home, stream. I'd like to bring it back. So, we will be here. Tomorrow night, more Alien Isolation. And then Friday with friends. And then Saturday, community night. Gaming again with everybody. Skinwalker animation. We'll hit that tomorrow. I'm a little tired. I wanna get off and relax a little bit. But yeah, maybe we'll hit one tomorrow. Drop one you think is good in the Reddit. That way it'll save me time searching. But cadets, I have been your captain. Keep those chins high and eyes to the skies. Peace out.